Oh baby, it's time. If you guys don't know what time it is or what I'm talking about, there is some heavy hitting rumors that next month, aka January of 2025, we will be seeing what the Nintendo Switch 2 looks like. I wanted to come on here and, you know what, give some predictions, and not some predictions about what the Nintendo Switch is gonna look like or anything, because pretty much that's all been leaked. All that stuff's been leaked. It's pretty much a Switch but a little bit better. But what I want to predict is actually what I care about way more. I want to predict what games we'll get, and I'm not gonna predict every single game that we're ever gonna get on the Switch 2, because I could just say everything and it'll probably eventually happen. But I want to predict what we'll get in the year of 2025, and I don't mean like the little games like, oh, we're gonna get Fortnite on the Switch too. No one cares. No one cares. Like, do you care about that? Hey, I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings. First of all, I want to start off with launch. I'm gonna do this in like 3 segments. We're gonna do launch, summer, then like winter. For my launch prediction, I feel like this is the safest bet for anything Switch 2. Metroid Prime 4. I don't think Metroid Prime 4, with all the hype it's been given, it got a end trailer announcement. It would just be kind of stupid for them to make it a Switch 1 game. Although I do think it's going to be cross-release, because they've kind of promoted it as a Switch game. But I think it will come out on the day that the Switch 2 releases. And on top of that, it will be like on Switch 1. So I think that's kind of what we're going to get with that. Like, that's the safest for a Switch 2 game. That just is the game that we pretty much know will be on Switch 2. Hate me if you want. I've never been a Metroid fan. I've never played it. I really only know Metroid or Samus from Smash Bros. But your boy, for this Christmas, I got Metroid Prime Remastered. I got it because I want to get into it. I want to play Metroid Prime 4 when it comes out. It looks really freaking good. The game looks amazing. Whenever I watch it, and that's another reason. It looks so good, guys. It looks so good. I was like, there's no way that's running on the Switch. No way. No freaking way. So over this winter break, I'm gonna probably be beating Metroid Prime Remastered. I don't know how long the game is, but I literally just copped that yesterday. Probably gonna be playing that tonight after I get done in this video. Maybe I'll stream it on Twitch. Follow the Switch. But as far as the second safest bet for what's gonna be on the Switch 2, I got Pokemon Legends ZA. I feel like that's safe. That's safe. Because as you guys need to remember something. Y'all need to remember something. Breath of the Wild was announced 6 years before the Switch was even announced. 6 years, or was it 5? It was something like that. So yeah, it really don't matter if they've already announced it. That doesn't confirm it's a Switch 1 game. It just doesn't. So yeah, I think obviously Metroid Prime 4 and Pokemon Legends ZA will be launched. I think they're gonna be launched because even though honestly, I hate to say it, I have not been a fan of Pokemon on the Switch. I haven't. I like Pokemon on the DS. I have not been a fan of Pokemon on the Switch for some reason. None of the games have hit for me. I know people say some of them are good, some of them are bad. I haven't really liked any of them. And I watched all the Pokemon shows. I played all the Pokemon games when I was younger. I was just not a fan of the ones on the Switch. But regardless of what Drew Sinju thinks, that bitch sells well. It sells well. That's the perfect launch game. A new Pokemon, especially one of this caliber. I do have some hype for this one. I ain't get my hopes up. I'm gonna cop the game, but I ain't get my hopes up. As for the last Switch game that I think will be in the launch, the last big one. This is the last big game I think we will get for the launch. Just give it to me, Nintendo. This is less of a prediction and more of putting this out into the universe. Give me that Mario Kart 9. Give me Mario Kart 9. I need Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is my most played game on the Switch. I've gone through 3 Switches and I have like 100+ hours on all 3 of my accounts. Don't ask why I've gone through 3 Switches or why they all have different accounts. Luckily, I got my games on disc. But Mario Kart, oh my. Mario Kart 8 is perfection. Mario Kart 8 is perfection. What I'm hoping they don't do, because this is a real possibility, they could do like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Definitive Edition or Remastered. Don't do it, Nintendo. I need something fresh. Like, as I love Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, I do think it's the best Mario Kart game. I think it's perfect. I want some original maps for this next one. Like, I get the nostalgia feeding. I get it. Feed me the nostalgia of the old worlds. I love it. But I need Mario Kart 9 with some new maps and some remasters of old maps. Of course, you gotta dabble in the old maps. Faux show. But give me Mario Kart 9. I need it. Honestly, I don't even know. I would probably wait to get Metroid Prime 4. I'm definitely waiting to get Pokemon Legends ZA to hear if it's good. I might get Metroid Prime 4 if I like Metroid Prime. Mario Kart 9 I'm 100% getting. If it's out on launch day, I need it. Like that will literally feed me till the end of the year. That will feed me till the end of the year. As for launch titles, guys, that is what I got. But summer, I think we're only going to get one game. And I think there's only one game that truly fits Nintendo summer mood. Let me know if I'm wrong, guys. Splatoon 4. Splatoon 4. Splatoon has always felt like a game I played mostly during the summer. Is that just, I don't know if that's just me. Like, obviously, I'll hop on every once in a while, play it, but during the summer, I'm hopping on in the middle of the night on Splatoon. It just feels like a summery game to me. I feel like that's the perfect time to release Splatoon 4. Although I heard they're like doing a separate trilogy or something like that. They're doing a separate trilogy, and this one might have like a more in-depth story or something like that. So maybe the mood won't be summery around this time, but I don't know. I got a feeling Splatoon 4 will be our little summer game. In the year off, I only think we're getting one game for the summer. I think Mario Kart 9 will feed generations, and I think Splatoon 4 will hold people off for the summer before we get into kind of a decent holiday season. I'm not going crazy with the predictions because I don't want to like put an expectation in my head and for it to be disappointed. So I'm trying to give a realistic expectations or predictions. You know what I mean? Like, I know they go crazy when a new console comes out, but you can't do Zelda. You can't do Zelda. You just can't. You just made one. Like, what else is there? What else is there right now? We already got a new Metroid coming out. So yeah, I kind of think we're gonna have Splatoon 4 for the summer. That will be our only game. Heading into the winter season, Sakurai announced he's making a new game with Nintendo, and he's been working on it for the last 2 years. That kind of tells me something. I think Nintendo's gonna want this game out in 2025. I don't know if it's gonna come out in 2025, but the thought that he even announced that he's making a new game kind of tells me it's got some decent progress, right? It might be coming out within the next year or two. So I'm gonna go, if it's coming out at the end of the year, and we're either getting a new Smash Bros game, and I don't think it's Smash Bros. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think it's Smash Bros. Because there's just no way. There's no way he gets Smash Bros. Done in 2 years. If it is Smash Bros., I'm moving this predict to like 2026, 2027. But by golly, if we get a Smash Bros., this 2025 will be Nintendo's best year. If we get Mario Kart 9, and the other stuff I'm about to predict. If we get everything I say on this list in 2025, golden year. But what I think is more realistic is we're getting a Kid Icarus remake. Kid Icarus Uprising, which I would freak out. I remember playing that game when I was younger, and I never beat it, but I've always wanted to, and I'm just like, I just want it to come out on Switch. Half the games that I want to beat, I'm just waiting for them to come to Switch. They just never come out on Switch. Like, Nintendo had a gold mine with ports that they didn't do. Like, Wind Waker, why didn't Wind Waker ever come out? That's not even on my prediction list, but we need Wind Waker, Nintendo, we need it. We needed Wind Waker, and we needed frickin' Kid Icarus. But I think we're getting Kid Icarus Uprising a remaster, because a remaster for a game on the Wii, that could actually take a little bit of time. Like 2 years, that sounds right. That sounds right, to refreshen it up to the modern standard. Maybe 3. So yeah, and by the time the game comes out, we'll have 3 years in development. So I'm gonna go Kid Icarus Uprising or Smash Bros. Or a new Kid Icarus, because he's made Kirby, he's made Kid Icarus, and he's made Smash Bros. I don't think we're getting a new Kirby. It would kind of be a waste. I feel like Kirby needs to come back bigger and better, or something. I don't think we need a Kirby next year, honestly. I think they can wait for 2026. But yeah, Kid Icarus Uprising or Smash Bros. For winter, and then obviously the big game, the big boy. We're getting a 3D Mario. If they don't have a 3D Mario launch here, why'd they launch it? Why'd they launch it? But I don't think they're ready for 3D Mario, so I think we're gonna probably be getting that mug in about November, December type season. So yeah, that's my predictions for the Switch launch year. As for 3D Mario, though, I think it's probably gonna be open world. They've been talking about this open world Mario. I've been hearing rumors about it, but that could just be like rumors on the internet. But I've been hearing stuff about it, so that's what I'm looking forward to, guys. That is my launch predictions. If we get all that, that's the greatest year in Nintendo history. That's the greatest year. That is the greatest year ever. So let me know, was my predictions trash, guys? Were you like, that ain't happening? No way. No way that's happening, bro. Or were you guys like, I can see that happening? The thing is, I can see it happening because we've been waiting. We've just been waiting. It's been so long. It's been 8 years. It's going to be 8 years, guys, by the time it comes out. We're getting old, bro. We're getting old. So let me know what you guys thought in the comment section down below. And matter of fact, let me know your predictions. I want to hear you guys' predictions. So predict what y'all got for Switch 2 in the comment section down below. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace.